Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, it's that PULS3 coming at you guys with something today that's very different than what I usually do. I thought I would talk to you about working out, lifting weights, getting big, and all that kind of stuff. I thought that I would, wait a little bit. I've been doing this for about a month now. I feel like I've learned a little bit, enough to kind of tell you guys about it. I didn't want to come in this, tell you guys after doing it for a week and then, I stop. But I'm pretty dedicated to it at this point. I wake up every morning at 4:30 a.m. We go to the gym at 5 o'clock, and we get our workout in. And I've been doing it for a steady month, and I've been doing it every single day. I'm really proud of myself on that. And I thought I would tell you guys about it. Maybe I encourage some of you guys to go out and make a life change like I'm doing right now. I'm a big guy. I'm a really big guy. I'm 6'1". I weighed about 320. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I got down to about 260 pounds about a year ago. And once I got down to 260, I was basically doing a fad diet. It's called keto, and it's not exactly a fad if it's something that you want to do for the rest of your life, but I love carbohydrates. I cannot stop eating them. And so I ended up losing, about 60 pounds. I went from 320 to 260, and I gained the weight back. So I went from 260 back to 320, gaining almost absolutely no muscle. So I was weak as I don't know what. I was super weak, and it caused some issues for me. And I thought, I was at 320, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, this isn't what I want for the rest of my life. A couple of things. One, I would like to find, it's not easy finding, a companion when you're 320 pounds. It's just not. That's one of the things. Another one of the things is that I don't want to die at like 40. That's horrible. Like that's what pushes me the most. Is like I had a mindset for a while that I was just ready to just. I was pretty much just waiting to die, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's hard. It's depressing. It's killing me, and I think that's one of the things that really ached on my depression was like I was just ready to die, and I'm not anymore, and I'm happy about that. I mean, my depression is still there, but it's not nearly as crushing. As mind-blowingly difficult to get through every day as it was before. I feel like going to the gym has really helped with that. So if you suffer from depression, going to the gym does help. It really does help. I can tell you as a person who has a really hard time with it, it does help. It really, really does help. But yeah, there's a couple things, like it's and just not being able to do things, like going out and just being, I don't like going places because I'm so big. It's just like it's not. I don't know. I don't get the same enjoyment out of going places as other people. I go out and I see people staring at me, and I know why they're staring at me. I'm a big guy, and it sucks, and I don't like it. So I was like, let's do it, man. Let's make a life change. Let's go for it this time. And that's one of the things I did. I started in February. It's March 2nd now. We've been doing it for a whole month. I've been waking up at 4:30 every morning, going to the gym at 5, and we've been working out, man. It's been difficult. I've been sore pretty much every day, but that's part of the game, and that's something that you have to get through. And it's honestly, it feels good. You get a good pump in the gym. It honestly feels really good. But yeah, I just want to tell you guys about that. Maybe this will encourage some of you guys. If you're a skinny guy, a big guy, whatever, working out's good for you, and it gets your blood pumping. It's really fun. I really enjoy it now. Honestly, before video games were my passion, but I kind of have a passion for working out now. It's probably one of my bigger passions in life is YouTube and working out. I really find enjoyment in it. I really do. So I thought I would make a video for you guys kind of explaining what I do, what works for me, some issues that I went through when I started working out, and maybe this will help you guys if you want to start going to a gym or gaining weight, losing weight. I'm not sure I can help you too much with gaining weight because I don't want to gain weight, but I can help you lose weight because it's been working for me. I started about 322 when I started losing weight at the beginning of February, eating 2,100 calories a day. I've lost 10 pounds right now, so that's pretty awesome. Being able to eat 2,100 calories a day, still lose 10 pounds. I want to lose it slow so I don't mess up my body or anything. I don't want to lose it so fast like I was when I was doing keto because like I said, I'm trying to gain muscle while also losing fat. So that's something that I like to keep up. So eating 2,100 calories a day is pretty good for me, good for my body type and everything. I'll have a lot of links in the description for you guys. I'll have my workout plans for the first month I did it. I'll have the workout plan that I'm doing right now. I'll have supplements that I take, and I'll even have a mock nutritional thing for you that I go by to help you guys kind of, slide into it really easily. So the first thing I want to talk about is nutrition, because honestly, a lot of your gaining weight and losing weight and everything it comes down to nutrition and being able to eat well, but also eat a good amount of food. That's the hardest part. Is when I was eating fast food all the time, I could eat 3,000 calories to 2,500 calories. I won't even think about it. I'd be just like, okay, where's the next plate? I would go through it. But now, I'm honestly eating more food, but it's just, it's better for you. And the better the food is for you, the more you can eat of it. So I'm actually eating more food than I was with the fast food. Another thing that I don't do, I don't drink anything but water, pre-workout, and protein. That is literally all I drink. I don't crave anything. This might be really hard for some of you guys to quit drinking sodas. I used to drink back during Halo 3 when I was doing the big MLG thing where I was going to events and stuff, and they were sponsored by Dr. Pepper. I was drinking Dr. Pepper I was drinking a 12-pack every single day. I wasn't even drinking water, period. I don't even think about it. Now all I drink is water, pre-workout, and protein. That's really all I drink. One of the things is being able to drink enough water to, keep your bowels in place. You use the bathroom a lot easier, and it's just good for you. A lot of people say, I think the old thing is like 8 glasses a day, but that's not enough water. 8 glasses a day isn't enough water. From what I've read, as a guy, you need to have a gallon of water a day. At least a gallon of, and that's one thing is like 128 fluid ounces. I think if you're a woman, it's a little less, maybe 10 or 12 fluid ounces less. But a gallon of water a day. I think the best way for you to get a gallon of water a day, and this will help you lose weight. It'll get your bowels going good. It's really, water is awesome, man. Water is great. If you can cut back on sodas, even if you can't kill them cold turkey, that's what I did. I stopped buying them. They're out of sight. They're out of mind. I just went straight to water. But if you want to just drink water, the best way to do that is to buy gallons of water. They're only 89 cents at the store. Just buy a gallon of water and drink it throughout the day. I don't even drink cold water. I just drink just room temperature water. That's what I drink. Buy a gallon, drink it through a little bit throughout the day, and just finish the gallon, by 5 or 6 o'clock at night, and you'll be good. That's one of the things. The big things is cutting back on sodas, just getting water. I find that really easy for me now after about a year and a half, 2 years of not drinking any soda at all. I pretty much only crave water and alcohol, but don't drink alcohol. That's one of the things that I had a hard time stopping with, was drinking alcohol. Every time I go out, I had gotten kind of to a point where I needed to drink when I was going out. We went out bowling one night, and I remember I was in such a pissy mood, because usually I just use the time to go bowling as a time to get. I remember it was only $7 or $8 pitchers of beer, and I was like, well, fuck yeah, give me the. I'll take a $7 or $8 pitcher of beer all day. So you have to kind of, and I'm sure it's like that for some of you guys with soda, where you kind of have to just work your way out of it, and it's something you might not be able to stop right away. Maybe you could switch it out to diet soda. Diet soda is something that will help you kind of lean off of it a little bit. But yeah, just getting a gallon of water if you're a woman, a little less than a gallon, or if you want to go a gallon, go a gallon. But yeah, I think a good way to do that is to buy one of those shaker cups. I'll put the link in the description of the shaker cups that I got. Get one of those shaker cups that's 32 ounces, 28 ounces, something like that, and drink one every 3 hours. I think that's a pretty good way to get that gallon of water. If you don't want to buy a gallon of water, you could get a 32 or 28 ounce shaker cup and then drink one every 3 hours, and you'll hit it before the end of the day. So that's something to just keep in mind for that. But moving on from water, which is a big part of it, you're going to want to replace some stuff. Do you like sausage? Good. Buy turkey sausage. Turkey sausage tastes just the same to me personally as regular sausage. And it's a lot better for you. It's honestly a lot better for you. Let's see what else. Eat eggs in the morning. A mock breakfast for me would be turkey sausage, eggs. You can either have oatmeal or grits. I'm from the South, so I like grits. So I have 1 serving of grits, turkey sausage, and 2 eggs, something like that, or maybe some toast, and I'll put it all together. I'll have a turkey sausage, egg, and I'll put a little cheese on there between toasted bread. Wheat bread, of course. You want to try to stay on 100% wheat bread. I like Nature's Own wheat bread. You can find that at Food Lion, any Piggly Wiggly, any place, period. It probably has Nature's Own 100% wheat bread, and I'll just make something like that. When you're working out and doing stuff like this, you want to eat your complex carbs like bread and stuff. You want to eat that in the morning or at lunch, because you want to burn them throughout the day. You try to want to stay away from stuff like that towards the end of the night, because you're not moving as much and you're not burning as much calories. So you want to try to eat that earlier in the day. So that's a breakfast for me. This morning, my friend and I actually made something really cool. We took some crescent rolls, and we put turkey sausage, eggs, cheese, and we put it all in a crescent roll, and we cut it in half, and he had one half and I had the other half, and it was really good, and it was only about 500 calories or something like that for everything all together. So you can be creative with it. Find stuff, like I said, you have to enjoy. You have to really enjoy what you're doing along. I look forward to that. I look forward to getting a crescent roll and baking a bunch of stuff in and cutting it up. You don't have to eat straight eggs, seven eggs every morning, and oatmeal. But if you want to, go for it. But for me, I have to keep myself wanting to do it, and that's something that I really enjoy doing. So that's like a breakfast for me. Lunch for me, I honestly like having hamburgers for lunch. I really enjoy having something like a meat for lunch. I usually cook 2 hamburgers. I'll go by 80% lean, 20% fat, or 85% lean burgers for hamburgers, and I'll cook some cheese on it. Let's see, what else do I put on it? I put mustard on it. I try to stay away from ketchup, because ketchup is a kind of a big condiment for calories and stuff like that. I try to stay away from that, but mustard's pretty good. And then I'll have a slice of cheese or something, usually like pepper jack or something like that, and I'll usually have 2 hamburgers for lunch. And if I'm feeling like it, I'll have broccoli with cheese, which you can get at the store in these little, I think it's Green Giant, I'm not sure. I'll have the link in the description. It's called a steamable, where you can put it in the microwave and steam up broccoli and cheese, and it's in a pack, and it's really, really good. I usually have that for lunch. And then for dinner, I'll have chicken breast. And chicken breast is a big thing, dude. That's a lot of protein in chicken breast. Chicken breast or fish, which they're not that expensive, to be honest. Chicken breast or fish. I like having sweet potato puffs. They're like little tater tots, but they're sweet potatoes instead. I just enjoy having about half a bag of those for dinner, along with the chicken breast, and then I'll also have either brown rice and broccoli, or if I already have enough carbs out of the sweet potato puffs, then I'll skip the brown rice and just do broccoli, sweet potato puffs, and chicken breast. Sometimes I skip the broccoli altogether, and on days where I know where I don't want broccoli, I'll take Metamucil tablets to kind of counteract that in a way. But yeah, that's something, just a mock day for me. You have to find something you enjoy. Chicken breast. You don't want to eat too much hamburger, because hamburger has a lot of fat in it. You can switch chicken breast out for steak one night. You want to have a good steak. Anything like that really is really good for you. Good for the soul. Steak can be fattening, depending on what you get. But I do love a steak every once in a while. That's really good. Let's see. Yeah, and I mean, that's pretty much what I eat on a daily basis, to be honest. Hamburger, chicken breast, steak, turkey sausage. It's not like I'm starving myself. A lot of people think when you go on a diet, excuse me also, because I have a cold, but a lot of people think that when you're going on a diet, you have to pretty much kill yourself and just eat chicken breast and brown rice all day, and you don't have to do that unless you want to get like super cut CT Fletcher, like bodybuilder-esque sort of thing. Then yeah, you go ahead and eat chicken breast and brown rice for the rest of your life. But that's just not me. I'll sacrifice a little bit of gains to enjoy my lifestyle, and that's fine. That's fine if you want to do that. You just don't want to deviate too far from a plan or anything like that. Supplement wise, which I was talking about the Metamucil tablets, just in case you don't get enough fiber or anything in your diet and you need to do that. I'll tell you about the supplements that I take. All the links will be in the description below. The first thing that I take is a pre-workout, which is it's basically, it perks you up in the morning. It's got caffeine in it. It kind of gets you going in the morning for your workout and gets you pretty much focused on what you're doing workout wise. The link will be in the description for the kind of pre-workout I take. I believe it's called Evolution. Maybe it's Evolution Nutrition or something like that. It's EVGN is on the the bottle, I guess, or whatever you want to call it, the tub of pre-workout. I take a shaker cup, which I'll link in the description for the shaker cup that I use. Take a shaker cup, I fill it about 8 ounces of water, 1 scoop of pre-workout. Take that about 30 minutes before I go in the morning, so I take it at about 4:30 a.m. We leave about 5 o'clock, get to the gym. We live right down the street from the gym. I'm ready to go for my workout. And it pretty much gets me through my entire workout. So after the pre-workout, I go to the gym, and I come home. And then once I come home, the first thing I want to do is I want to get protein in me. So I have a tub of protein. It's Hydro Whey, and I'll have a link in the description for the Hydro Whey that we use. I think it's chocolate peanut butter. It's actually really good. It's one of the things I really look forward to. So what I do is I grab the same shaker cup that I use for my pre-workout. I usually take that to the gym with me, and I'll fill it up at the water cooler. Screw those little cups. Screw the little cups. I drink at least like 30 ounces of water while I'm at the gym. You want to keep yourself hydrated at the gym. So I'll fill the shaker cup up with water at the gym. I'll usually fill it about halfway once I drink the first 30 ounces at the gym, and then when I come home, I'll pour it out. I'll grab the tub of protein, Hydro Whey. I'll put it on the table. This is what you do with the protein. You want to get almond milk or cashew milk. Personally, I enjoy cashew milk more than almond milk, but it's up to you. Almond or cashew milk will do. You want to pour about 8 ounces of cashew or almond milk, and once again, everything that I say literally will be in the description. So cashew or almond milk, I use cashew. I put about 8 ounces in the shaker cup, and then I take 1 scoop of protein, Hydro Whey, and I put it in the shaker cup, and I shake it up real good, and then I drink it. So that's my protein. That's a good thing for breakfast. It gets a lot of protein in you. I think it's about 30 grams. It's a lot of protein. It's a good amount of protein. So you want to take that after you work out, get your protein in. It honestly helps me feel a little better too after I do my workout, because you're kind of sore, and it kind of helps me get over that a little quicker. And so I take my protein, and then I cook my breakfast. Whatever it may be, turkey sausage, eggs, maybe I want to do grits, toast, anything like that. Usually do something like that, one of the two. And then I'd have some supplements. I take 2 things of fish oil, take 2 pills of fish oil. I take 1 Centrum. It's like a multivitamin, daily men's multivitamin. And then I also, well, actually that's it. So I take my pre-workout, my protein, my 2 fish oil, and my Centrum. And that's pretty much my supplements, and all of those supplements will be down in the description. Fish oil kind of helps with joints, makes you feel a little better too during the day. I even take that on my rest day. I take fish oil, and Centrum is just another thing that kind of gets you some more nutrition, vitamins and stuff like that, and makes you feel better during the day. So those are 2 things that really help me out. So I just take those, and on days where I know I'm probably, maybe I'm not feeling a lot of fiber today, I'll take like, 4 or 5 Metamucil tablets. I hate the Metamucil drink. Try the Metamucil drink if you can. I can't drink it. It sucks. It is horrible. So I just take the Metamucil tablets. I take about 5 of them. They're really small, easy to swallow, and I'll take those. I'll take them maybe twice a day if I'm not going to get enough fiber that day. So that's something that I do just as a precaution to keep my bowels moving. But it's hard for your bowels not to be moving when you're drinking a gallon of water a day. So supplement wise, it's not that difficult. It's going to seem like a lot at first because you're taking so many pills and you're not used to it. But that's just what I do. Literally everything that I just said will be in the description below for you guys that want to check it out. And that's about it for supplements. When it comes down to lifting, this is where we start the lifting sort of thing. One of the things that I had a lot of trouble with, being a big guy, and when I gained the weight back, I lost all my muscle. All my muscle was gone. I literally had no strength in me whatsoever. What I did, I went in and we started the first day of the workout. Our first workout plan, and I'll go into detail about that workout plan that we did a little later. But it was the Craig Capurso Extreme Cut Trainer 30-day workout plan. It was the first one that we ever did, and the first day is chest. So we go in on the first day. Let's do bench. I was like, okay, I wonder what I can do here. So we put on like 25s. I couldn't even move the damn thing. I was like, oh my god, this is terrible. So I'm sitting here doing the bar for 3 sets of 10, and I'm like, this is embarrassing. This is exactly why I didn't want to come to the gym in the first place. It's embarrassing only being able to do the bar, but it's something that happens. You know, I found out that people at the gym either, one, don't care what you're doing because they're so focused on doing their workouts. I am dead serious about that. Some days I go to the gym, I see people, I don't even remember them being there. Like, I don't even recognize their face. I might have seen them for 2 weeks straight. I don't even recognize their face because I'm so dead set on doing this workout, moving to the next workout, doing this, especially on superset days. I just, nope, don't even see them. So either one, they don't care what you're doing. Two, if they do, they're usually encouraging about it. Like, good job, man. Like, good job on that. Yeah, there probably will be some dickheads who say something to you, or, you know, someone who's like really buff out and he'll like make a little smart remark or something. Fuck those guys, dude. That's the one thing you have to get over. I think that's the biggest issue, honestly, is going and being like, you know, I can only do this, and that's okay. If I keep doing this, I'll be able to do more. And being able to do more means those people will shut the fuck up. So that's like the biggest thing is being able to get past that embarrassment of not being able to do shit. Now, some of you guys might be able to start out and you're lifting a good amount of weight at the beginning. That's awesome. Like, you won't have the issues that I had. But I'm going in there, I'm 6'1", 320 pounds, and I'm having a hard time lifting 45 pounds. I'm having a hard time lifting the bar, and I'm like, dude, this is terrible. Like, I couldn't even do some of the weights on some of this stuff. Like, I was using like 10-pound dumbbells, and I'm just like, oh, dude, this is hard, and it's embarrassing, and I don't know if I want to keep doing this because it's just such a embarrassing thing to go through. But you have to get that mindset in your head, like, if I keep doing this, I'm not going to stay here forever. I started at 45 pounds on my bench, okay? And I was literally like having a hard time pushing it, and I couldn't get it down. Here we are a month later, and now I can do 3 sets of 10 at 135. Yeah, it's not huge. It's not a huge amount of weight or anything, but it's not 45 pounds. It shows progression. I've gotten from 40, just the bar itself, I can do 135 10 times for 3 sets. That's pretty good. So, I mean, that's pretty good for me. You know, I'm sure there's other people who can do a lot more than me, and I'm sure a lot of people have progressed a lot faster than me, but they are not me. You know, I have to go at my own pace. I'm going to get stronger. If I keep working out every day, like my plan says, you know, I'm following a plan. If I keep working out like the plan says, I keep my nutrition in check, I have good form, which is the #1 thing, you're going to get good at it. You're going to do more weight. You know, you don't want to overwork yourself, and you don't want to underwork yourself. So you kind of have to find that good place in between each one. And that was like my biggest obstacle at the very beginning was, I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I can only do 45 pounds. And I don't like, you know, if that person even glares at me, I'm like, oh man, you know, they think I'm weak, you know, I'm nothing. And that was my biggest obstacle, was coming out of it and being like, I can do this. I can take this in, and I can see that, hey, if I keep doing this, I'll get stronger. It comes down to you. It literally comes down to what you want out of it. You know, the only person stopping you from lifting more weights is you. If you follow the plan and you follow nutrition, you'll be good. I apologize for that. Like I said, I'm sick, but still working out. Mind over matter and all that. I've been taking Dayquil, my pre-workout, NyQuil at night, waking up, Dayquil, still going. It literally is mind over matter. Unless you are like bedridden, horribly sick, if you have a cold or a cough, or I wouldn't go if you had strep throat because you're going to fuck everybody at the gym up. But if you just have a cold or something, I'm not encouraging you to go, but if you feel like, you know, you can still go, you can still go. you know, I've had a horrible cold that has been hard. Like my throat has been killing me, but it hasn't been strep. You know, it's I wipe every piece of equipment down the second I finish using it. You know, I have a cloth that I cough into every time. Like I said, I wipe everything off, and you can still go. Honestly, when I'm sick, for the hour and a half that I'm at the gym, I feel perfect. Like, I don't feel sick at all. Like, if anything, I feel better going to the gym as I'm sick. I mean, I still feel sick after, you know, the workout high comes down and everything. But, yeah, I feel good. Like, that's the time of the day when I'm sick where I'm feeling good, man. Where you get a good high off of that, and you're just feeling really, really good. Of course, you come down from it, but working out, it honestly helped me get through this sickness. And, you know, instead of laying in bed all day, which I used to do even if I got a cold where I just lay in bed, I would go in and I'd still do my workout and I would get it done. And, you know, I'd just be cautious of other people. If I would tell people, you know, hey, I'm sick, you might want to back up a little bit while I'm doing this. And I just wipe down the equipment when I'm done with a, what do you call it? I don't know. It's not a moist towelette, but you guys know what I'm talking about. A little moist towel there that you can, they have them all over the gym, usually in stuff you can pull down. And yeah, so, you know, if that's something that you ever get sick and you don't want to stop, you know, you're going really good. I did it. I got sick about my third weekend. I was like, I cannot not stop now. You know, I cannot stop doing this right now. And I got through it. So that's another thing. You know, the biggest thing is getting through that embarrassing start, I think. Where one, you're just so embarrassed you don't want to do it, or two, where you're so damn sore that you're like, oh my god. Let me tell you something. When you go in there, do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of starting in a light weight. If you overwork yourself at the very beginning, the first week, if you're overworking yourself, you're not going to want to go anymore. The soreness will kick your ass and send you back to the Shire. All right? It will kill you. It will literally kill you. So what you want to do is, you don't want to start super light or anything, but you know, start light and then move up. You know, you don't have to start a super heavy weight. You know, you don't have to be Brock Lesnar or anything about it. But yeah, just start at a lighter weight and move your way up. You know, you want to feel it. You want to feel a good pump wherever you know you're trying to work out. You know, your back, your biceps, wherever you're working out. You want to feel a good pump, but you don't want to die doing it. You don't want to leave the gym and tomorrow you wake up and you're like, fuck this. I don't want to do this. You know, you're gonna be sore. It's gonna happen. You cannot not be sore. Leg day is terrible. You know, when you see people talking about leg day, it's terrible. It is very sore. To walk, it is something else. But if you're getting to the point where you're in so much pain that you don't want to go anymore, that's the point where you're doing too much weight. Your form's not probably good. That's the one thing you need to do, which kind of goes into the next thing that I want to talk about, is workout plans. We did the Craig Capurso Extreme Cut Trainer for the first month. Basically, that combined, it was a 6-day split. If you guys have never heard of a 6-day split, a split is basically where you do a muscle group depending on the split. You could do, like, there's 3-day splits, there's 4-day splits, there's a bunch of different splits. We did a 6-day split, which was Monday through Saturday, one muscle group a day, whether it be biceps, shoulders, back, chest. You know, we did arms twice a week, I believe, but you pretty much just did one muscle group a day, which worked really well for me. That's where I got. It was kind of like strength training in a way, and I used this. I used the first month as strength training and learning my form. I wasn't pushing, you know, ridiculous amounts of weights. I wasn't doing anything out of my, you know, comfort zone, except for when I got to about the 4th week. The 4th week is where I had my form down. I had everything down, and I was like, okay, I'm pushing weight now, and that's when I started really getting into it. But the Greg Capurso Extreme Cut 30-day thing, which it's great to start out with. Honestly, I think I really enjoyed that. I'll have a link in the description that you guys can check this out and kind of get an idea. We switched it up a little bit. Let me think. What like the first thing we did was chest day. I think the first thing was, as it says right here, reverse grip, decline, Smith machine press. We didn't do stuff like that. We just went ahead and just did regular bench. You know, if you want me to, I can send you guys. I actually put it in the description below. I'll put down exactly what we did every single day for every single week, I will put down exactly what we did and let you guys see it, because we changed some of the stuff from the plan, because we're trying to also learn how to do stuff, and some of the stuff was we're trying to learn the basics while this is trying to learn just kind of work you out. We're also trying to learn the basics. So I'll write down exactly what we did. You guys can look it up. There's videos everywhere, especially bodybuilding.com, which is a great website for you guys. But basically, on the Craig Caperso workout, we did one muscle group a day, and we did cardio at the end. And it was Tabata cardio, which is 20 seconds where you do the high impact cardio, and then you take a 10-second rest, and then you do it again. You do that for 8 sets. So you go 20, 10, 1, 20, 10, 2, 20, 10, 3. It's hard. There's a bunch of different tier Tabata options as you have up here. You can do sprints on the treadmill, jump rope, you can do speed rowing, kettlebell swinging. There's a bunch of different options you can have for that. But you basically do 8 sets of that, and then you also do some steady state cardio. It says you can do 25 minutes, but like I said, you can change these workouts to kind of complement where you're at. It says 25 minutes of steady state cardio, which is an incline treadmill walk, ellipticals, stationary bikes, steady state cardio is anything like that, and that's like for 25 minutes is what it says, but we did it for 10 minutes because, like I said, I'm a big guy. It's something I'm working on, and it's something that you kind of have to get into. So for the first month, I only did 10 minutes. Okay, so that's what we did for our first month, and I lost about 10 pounds eating 2,100 calories a day. Every single one of my workouts, all my weight on all my workouts ended up going up by the end of the month. Like I said, I got my bench from 45 to 135. I got my deadlift from 80 to 185. All my stuff went up, and I did well, and we did good, and we followed it. And like I said, I'll actually make a Google document, and I'll post it below with exactly what we did every day, so you guys can get it down. And maybe it'll be easier for you guys to follow the one I did than the one that's up here, because some of these are kind of advanced workouts, and you guys can kind of follow what I did for the first month. Or if you think you'd rather just follow it to a T, which is a good idea, I'll have the link in the description for this also. But then, all right, so that was the first month where I lost about 10 pounds on that, and I felt good. I felt really good. But now we're on a new workout plan. This is the Lee Labrada 12-week lean body trainer, where this is also a 6-day split, but you're working multiple muscle groups in one day. So today we work back and biceps, where we did some dumbbell, bent over dumbbell rows, which are like that. Underhanded pull-ups on an assisted pull-up machine. We did underhand pull-up weighted, I guess is what you would call it, as assisted pull-ups basically. One, because I can't do pull-ups right now, and still, even with the assisted pull-up machine, pull-ups are difficult. So we did underhanded pull-ups. They get your biceps and your back. Then we did barbell curls, which are pretty difficult too. And then we did bicep curls with the where you hold them by your side and you bring them up like this, and you bring them up like this. With your, you want to basically only move your bicep while you're doing it. You don't want to, or like you want to keep your biceps by your body and then just kind of bring it up here. Keep it at 90 degrees. Go down. Keep it at 90 degrees. Go down. And you want to twist while you're doing it. There's videos up there that you can look at. But basically, you're working a little more than one body group a day or one muscle group a day, and you're also doing cardio at the end, which is going to be pretty difficult, because now instead of doing 10 minutes, I did 10 minutes for the first month, and I feel like I was good enough to actually follow a straight plan now. So we're doing 25 minutes of cardio. So we did 26 minutes on the elliptical today. You go from level 1 to level 2 to level 3, then level 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. So basically you're going up and down and up and down and keeping the resistance at a different pace, so your body doesn't get accustomed to one thing. And it's difficult. It is. And I'm sore as hell right now, and I'm sick, but it's all worth it. That's what it comes down to. It's all worth it. One of my favorite quotes is by Suplex Wrestling: progression defines success. You're only as good as you want to be. Okay? One of my other favorite quotes is by Son Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Give up? I never really learned how. That's another one that I love to death. When Goku was facing Broly. was give up. I never really learned how. I guess I never really learned how, and Broly was just killing him. He's like, can I have a handicap? I'm just going on DBZ quotes now. Can I have a handicap? Is that another word for coffin? But anyways, it's a pretty long video. If you're still watching, this means that you really cared. I think that's awesome. It's great. Look, the only things that you're going to have trouble with is sticking to it and getting your nutrition right. The gym part is the easiest part, okay? The hardest part is keeping your nutrition right and keeping your mindset right. And when I say it's the easiest part, it's still difficult, but it's the easiest part compared to keeping your nutrition right and keeping your mindset right to keep going. You know, you don't have to go at 4:30 a.m. every morning. You can pick when you go, but I personally like going at 4:30. It gets me up in the morning. I'm good throughout the day. I feel good and ready to go. So if you have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, I'll feel free to try to answer them in the comments below. You can contact me on Twitter at CMPulse, on Facebook at CMPulse, on Instagram at CMPulse. I'll try to answer most things for you, man. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya! And good working out.
CMPulse is the best. Yes, he is. Click the subscribe button. Yes, you know you want to. Yes, you do. Click it today.